in. Make sure everything is invited. Bring a mouse at the bottom of it. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. Let me maximize my volume here. We tasted, so never mind. So I think we're ready to go. Yeah, never mind the echo, right? I'm tasting right now. Yeah, never mind the echo, right? I'm tasting right now. Okay. Okay, let me just go to Skype and call all this my beautiful friends so they can come and join me. We just have fun. Refilwe. Let me call all of them. I like this one. A beautiful family. Yeah, they're coming now. They're all on Skype. Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, that's beautiful. Look, if you can check on your WhatsApp, right? Let me do something. If you can check on WhatsApp, right? Uh, okay, just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. I'm trying to do something here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to make sure everybody's here. So when I tell, we just tell once because it seems like Refilwe is not there. Okay, so long while I'm waiting for them, right, Lena? Can you just go off Skype and then go to my link? I've sent you a link to your inbox. Follow that link and then you're gonna see I'm on live on another platform. Lena, are you there? Oh, sorry, Lena Maj, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, Chongane. Just go off the Skype now, and then in your inbox on your WhatsApp, you're gonna see. Do you have a computer or you only have a phone?
I'm on the phone.
Okay, you only have a phone, correct, right? Okay, so try to go to your WhatsApp, in the inbox. I've sent you a link. You click that link, and then you're gonna see me. I'm online. So okay,
Sure.
let me make sure something. So you only have a one device, only phone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. At the moment, you only have a phone, one device. Okay. Okay, sure. Just go to that link, and then you can come back here, and then just let me know. You know how to come back, man. To click the same link, which and then let me know if you can see me right there. Okay, go to that link, and then you're gonna see me right there, just to taste. Okay, so right there, I'm just waiting for Lina Mate. I want to make sure that if she can see me there, you know, just to taste, to see how we can get down to it. Lina Mate, she's there. So, but basically, she's supposed to have two devices. But I feel like she's nowhere to be seen. But I feel. Okay, so Lina Mate, I think you're supposed to have two devices, but I'm sure you see me right now. So the reason why I did this just for you to see, just with tasting to see, okay, if we do using this, okay, just a minute. would you be able to see clear? For example, let me try to solve this first question. Say, okay, well, for example here, let's say, I want to take and see if you're not much. Let's go see me here. We just test it, okay? Okay, they say here, we have a wake up, but we have a gift, timber, and Rene, okay? So this is the variance for gift, this is variance for gift, and then for timber, this is variance because they say this is variance for timber. Rene is 25. And then we have a mean, we represent mean using this sign. Mean this is mean of the first one, mean of the second one, and mean of the third one. So now they say calculate the coefficient of variation. Okay, so I just want to give a test to see if Lina can see us. Okay, so Lina, you can call me. Now you can call me to tell me if you can see me. We just do testing, my beautiful friend, around for other people don't know what is happening here. We just have a great time. We just have fun. Lina Martin, it's fine. You can come to Skype and then let me know if you can see me or not. Because basically, you're supposed to have if you had a two devices, it's going to be very good because one device you can call me on WhatsApp, like, hey, I can see you here. And then one device you're watching. See what I'm saying? Or otherwise, just go to Skype and then we can discuss. Okay? Just go to Skype and then we can discuss Lina Mas. Lina Mas, did you see me there?
Yeah.
Or you saw me there, right? And I'm not here, right there, where I send you link. Were you able to see my live? Lina Mas, Refilwe. Pavo, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? You can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. Seems like Refilwe today you struggle a little bit. Pavo? Yeah. Because I can't. Oh, okay. Because I thought you struggle because I've been calling you for long. That time I've been calling you. Only one lady she was. Look, but that was long time. Come on, girl. No problem. I've been trying to call you a lot. I think because there was only one who was live. I said, what happened to the other people when they're not coming? Lina Master, she's gonna come back now. No problem. You don't have to apologize. Look, Fifi, right? I want you to try something because I want us to try something new, and then you guys you can decide which one you want. Okay. So I'll send you a link in your inbox to each one of you. Yes. Okay. Look. Do you have a computer, Fifi?
Yeah.
Because I want us to work on a permanent solution. Is your computer too far, or you can bring it close to you? Yeah, just go and check it because I wanted to do something, okay? Okay, I hope you don't mind, right? Because I wanted to have like something which is concrete and permanent. That's gonna be easy, and then you guys can decide which one you think is gonna be better for you or for us. Okay, Venando, are you there, my brother? How you doing, man? Good, my brother, man. Come on, man. You never be here. Look, how many devices you have? You only have one device or two devices? Okay, no problem. So I want to try one thing, and then you guys can decide because other people that been here, we've been having a lot of class for quite some time. You understand what I'm saying? So, can you please go, or you know how to come in, right? You see the same link which I sent it to you to your inbox is the same link that you're gonna use, okay, to join again. But if you get confused, let me know. I'm gonna call you again, okay? So what I want you to do, go Oh no, just stay here, please. Stay here. Let this other letter come. Wait for Refilwe to come, and then I'm gonna explain it for both of you. Okay. Okay. You got your computer, Refilwe? Eh? Oh, is the problem with your computer?
Yeah. Nothing to do to my laptop. It's fine, but you can talk. I'm listening.
But you have with you, or you don't know where it is. I asked this for a good reason. Okay, just get it. No problem. We're gonna wait for you. Fernando.
Hello, sir.
Okay, let's just wait for her. Okay, let's just wait for her. Otherwise, how you doing, my brother, man? You good, or you just good? Uh, Come on, man. I thought maybe you good. You just good? You're not good, man. I thought you good. You, you just good. No problem, my brother. No problem, man. Let's just wait for this letter to come, and then I'll tell you what we can do. So, where you at? Like, which province you at? Oh, in Gauteng. All right, sure, my chief. No problem, man. Let's just wait for the lady. Yeah, let's just wait for the lady, and then we can get started. She's calling me this lady. Okay, let me call her. The number. I know other one, the one who was here before. Let me just try. Oh, so sorry. So when Fifi, we just wait for you to get your computer, and then I'll tell you. Have you got your computer? Just connect. Take your time. When I'm chasing you here, say, oh, you make me do something. Now you see my arms are sore. Now you give me this question I can do because of you. When I was turning on my computer, I don't want to apologize. So take your time, okay, Fifi? Take your time.
Hello?
Lina Mas,
Hi.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Live.
Okay. No. Okay. So where you cannot hear me, here or on YouTube? Lina Mas, where you cannot hear me? Where exactly? Here in Skype or on YouTube? Where that you cannot hear my voice?
Hi.
Hey, Lina Mas. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So you. Okay, my question was, you say you could see me. I'm not sure if it's here or YouTube. Where that you cannot hear me?
I'm saying I can hear you on the YouTube live. I can see you and I can hear you there.
Okay, cool. So now, Lina Mas, we're just waiting for the other people perspective. I'm just waiting for Fifi and Vendo here. I want them also to see them. So where you think you prefer? Because here, you've been here, Lina Mas, right? You've been in this class before.
Yes.
Where do you prefer? You prefer here or YouTube?
I don't mind. Anything that's working.
Nah, come on now. You've been not fair right now because you're not telling us how you feel. It shouldn't be about me. It shouldn't be about you. It should be about us. Let's just wait for the others also, so we can just do testing analysis, and then we can see which one can work better for all of us. Okay.
I just wanted to know because I've got another commitment at 7 now.
Okay. No problem. It's okay. I'm gonna make arrangement. Okay. Just be here for a few minutes. When the time is approaching, let me know. I'm gonna have arrangement with you. Okay. Okay, Lynn. Yes. You shouldn't stress. Okay. I can always arrange, or we can rearrange. We just do testing to see which one works better for all of us. Okay, Lynn.
Okay.
Yes. We can always rearrange, and I can make it a special session for you. Okay. Yes, you shouldn't, because at the end of the day, we want to work on something that I think it can be comfortable for all of us, or for you as well.
Okay.
Yes. Or what do you think?
I think let's wait for whatever that we are waiting for. Let's do what we can do. Then I'm just gonna leave you guys when I have to leave at 7.
No
Then I
problem.
will be sharing.
No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. But what is okay? No problem. No problem. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, sure. So you're gonna go out a little bit?
No, I'm not gonna go out. I've got another meeting, a virtual meeting at 7.
Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. So I don't think for today it might be so. Okay, you know what we can do? Refilwe, are you there? Okay, I'm just waiting for you to let us know because Lina must know what is happening.
I've been thinking, yeah, I don't know what I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Refilwe, can you hear me, right? You have your computer? Okay, can you turn on your computer? Venando?
Hello, sir.
Okay, stay there, right? Refilwe. So what I want you to feel, right? Go live to Mtwana Wamantu. You know my channel, right?
When on YouTube,
Yeah, on YouTube. Use your computer.
it's very
Or your internet is slow. That's what you're saying.
you don't mind.
Oh, your laptop is very strong. Okay, so no problem. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you how to make it fast. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let me tell you what you can do. Don't worry about the laptop. Leave the laptop. Refilwe and Venando. It's okay, yes. I want to explain something. Refilwe and Venando. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry about the computer, Fifi, if your computer is slow. Can you please both, right? Just go off Skype. Okay. And then in your inbox, in your WhatsApp inbox, I'll send you a link. So you click that link and then you're going to be able to see me live. And then you let me know, where do you prefer? Here, like how we always do, or you prefer... Eh? Yes. So since you have only one device, which is the phone, I wanted to try and then you guys can decide. So I want you to go off here, since you only have one device, and then go click that link which I sent it to you.
And what's up?
Okay, can I ask something? Can somebody... No, I don't think you'll be able to use double Skype and YouTube using one phone. I don't think so. I don't think that can be possible. Yes. So go to your WhatsApp inbox. Can you hear me? You know what you can do, right? Don't just cancel your Skype. Go to your inbox WhatsApp and then click that link and see if you can see me now. We just want to give it a try. I don't know if that can be possible. If it's not, let me know.
What did you send the link?
To your... Yeah. Okay, let me see if I sent to you, if or not. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Fifi. Yes. I did not send to you. I apologize. I sent to everybody. And I apologize. I apologize, Fifi. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can see.
So you can see the right there, right? Okay, let's just wait for Fifi so she can tell us if she can see us. If she can see. Okay, so I'm gonna solve the first question just to give it a try to see if we on. Okay, for example. Okay, so we have a first question here, right? We just have it funny here with my beautiful family. So this question here, we just give it test service. So this is more of the coefficient of variation. Okay, let's see, for example. They give us Gift. Okay, there are 3 workers. Apology. 3 workers. Gift, Temba, and Rene. Okay? So what they have given us here is the variance. And we have a mean right here. Linamas, Fifi, can you see me? Can you hear me there? Huh?
I can hear you.
Okay, let me ask also Lima. So Lima should understand. Linamas.
Yes, for me, I can see and I can hear you, but
Okay.
I don't disturb you guys.
No problem. Okay, I just want to make it sure like everybody's okay. Okay, so then you got okay. So now we say we
Going ahead with the class here on Skype.
what is your question?
Saying, are we going to with you on Skype while I'll be getting you on YouTube?
On YouTube. The reason I say that I want us to taste face and then you guys can decide and tell me where is your preference.
Okay.
Because Fifi, you've been here on Skype. Lena, you've been here on Skype. And Pevo, he has not been here before. So with you two, you can tell me where do you prefer. So then we can say, okay, which one is better?
I'm leaving here.
Okay, cool. And then also you can do that. You can't you do them both together? You can't.
I should say, where can I see pleasure?
Huh?
You say I must choose where I can see you there.
Okay. Fifi, did you understand me, right? Okay, Fernando, just click that link on WhatsApp and then just go to Skype. Go to the YouTube. Vendo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. You see me there on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, we have a workers here, right? And then we have a gift. You cannot see clearly. I don't know what you're saying. Fernando?
Hello, sir.
Okay. So we have a workers, right? We have a gift, timber, and renoil. So we have a variance here. This is variance.
Hey guys, hello.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes. Talk to me.
can we not leave one? Can we not leave Skype and stick?
Yes, I'm listening to you. Yes.
I'm open to Skype and YouTube.
Yes.
Can we leave one thing, guys, and stick on one? Can we leave Skype and just stick on YouTube? Then if it's not working today, then maybe for another session we'll go back to Skype.
Okay.
I'm not understanding where we are now.
Okay. Thank you so much for raising it. Okay, so my question, just a question, Fifi, and just one question, sorry, Fifi. Fifi, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Fifi? Fifi? She's not there, right? I want to ask her something. Fifi, I believe you're watching me there on YouTube. I want you to ask you something, but you just left. If there's any possibility, you can come back to the Skype, so I can talk to you something, if you don't mind. Fifi?
Skype now.
Wait. Listen, Fifi. So before you leave, can you hear me? Eh? Oh, it's Lena Martin now. Okay, no problem. Pev also go to YouTube. Okay, so now we say, for example, go to okay. So we both here. So now they say here we have a 3 workers. So 3 workers on the same job showing the following results. Okay, so we have a Gift, Timber, and Renee. So we have some information right here. We have this a variance right here, and this a mean will represent mean. Use that sign right there. Okay, now what do they want? They want us to calculate the coefficient of variation. Okay, so how are you going to get the coefficient of variation? Coefficient of variation equal, take your standard deviation, divide by mean. This sign right here represent standard deviation. I'm going to repeat 2 times, 3 times until when you feel like you're satisfied or you understand. Okay? And if you don't, please leave a comment. Don't afraid to leave a comment. Vendo, Pevo, go to YouTube. Okay? So now we're going to say now let's start with the coefficient variation of shift. How are you going to get there? So now we're going to say, look careful. Let me say very slow. Standard deviation of anything, it always equal to, if you square root the variance, take a variance and then square root, you is going to give you standard deviation. Take a variance, square it, you get standard deviation. Excuse me. So let's say somebody give you 25, this is the variance. And they say, what is the standard deviation? If this is the variance, let's say V variance equal to 25. If you want to get standard deviation, what we do, we square root that variance, which is 25. And then it's going to give us standard deviation. That's how you do. Okay? Now, for example, now if you can come back to this question right here, they give us these are variance here. These are variance here. These are variance, this variance, and this are variance. So then we're going to say coefficient of variation that we're looking for of each worker equal to, according to the formula of coefficient of variation, you say you take your standard deviation over your mean and then you multiply by 100. Always. So the problem here is we have a mean, we don't have a standard deviation, but we have a variance. This is a variance here because variance, say A is x squared. That's a variance. So how are we going to get standard deviation? Square root each of these. So I'm going to square root that, square root that, square root that. So you can take a calculator. Let me show you how to use a calculator. Special calculator. I have a calculator here. Let me come here and add my cation. Just a minute. You're going to see here, but also you can use, just a minute. I'm sorry. I'm going to add my calculator. Just a minute. Let me add a calculator here so you can see how we add that. Oh man, the calculator should come here. What happened again? Okay, I'm gonna add the calculator right now. Oh yeah, right. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so now let's start with the first one. Sorry, my apologies. A minute. So then we say coefficient of variation of the first one equal, who's the first one? Shift. What is the mean of shift? These are mean of shift, but let's square root this variance, because we say when you square root the variance, for now it's 36 for shift, is gonna give us standard deviation, because in our formula we need standard deviation. We don't need the variance right there on top. Okay, let me say it again. Coefficient of variation equal to standard deviation. You can say SD, or you can put the right sign of a standard deviation, which is that over mean, and then you multiply by 100. So we don't have a standard deviation. How are we going to get standard deviation from this variance? Square root each. But so we're going to say here, for me to get standard deviation of shift, I'm going to say square root of a shift. Square root of 36 equal to 6. Take a calculator. Let me show you how we get there. Come here to the 0, because I believe you all have the same calculator. Come to the 0, and they say square root of 36, and this is going to give us 6. See there? So we're going to get 6. So then we're going to say, well, if I square root 36 is going to give me 6. Square root of 49 is going to be equal to 7. Square root of 25 equal to 5. And if you don't know how to do that, I can show you how to do that. Square root of 47. So come here, say square root of 49. My apologies, I was meant to say 49 equal to 7. And a square root of 25 is going to give us 5. So we can plug those. Okay? So we're going to say, well, I'm going to come here and say, well, my standard deviation, I know now for the shift. Okay, let me just erase here so I don't have a lot of deadness. So we're going to say standard deviation equal to 6, because we square root this variance over mean. This is a sign for mean. You can see here, this mean, which equal to 25. We're going to say over 25, and then you multiply by 100. So let's see now coefficient of variation for shift, because we take standard deviation over mean for shift. Okay, so coefficient of variation for shift, I just put G like for shift. 6 over 25 times 100 means this one. 6 over 25 times 100. 6 over 25 6 over 25 times 100. Okay, and that's going to give us 24. So the coefficient variation of gift equal to 24. Now let's get the coefficient of variation for who the second one, timber T. So how are we going to get the coefficient of variation of timber? So we do the same thing. Take your standard deviation. So we got our standard deviation equal to 7. And why? Because they give us here variance. That's why I had to square root this variance, because I don't need variance. I need standard deviation, which is 7, because we had to square root the variance to get standard deviation, over mean. Mean for timber is 24. You can see this is for timber here. 24 times 100. So we're going to come to the calculator here. Let me just go quick a little bit because we need to, okay, so we come here and they say fraction, and this is 7 to the top, and then fraction divided by 24, and they come here, multiply by 100. My apologies, sorry. Yay! And this, you can just say SD. So if you press SD, it's going to give us 29.16. 29.16, okay? So coefficient variation of timber is 29.16. Now coefficient variation, let me see if you all can see. Yes, you can see. Coefficient variation of the last one, which is Refilwe. So we're going to say coefficient variation of ARA equal to, take your standard deviation, which was square root of the variance, and when you square 25, you get 5. So say 5 over the mean, because these are mean. Here, see, all these are mean. Say here, mean, this one here, over 19 times 100. Okay, now let's get the coefficient of variation for this mean here. Or no, Refilwe. I think it's a female. I'm not sure, but I believe so. Okay, 5 over 19. You multiply by 100. Okay, then it's going to give us 26.315. So it's like if you approximate 2 decimal places, it's going to be 26.32. 26.32. So this is going to be 26.32. 26.32. Okay? 26.32. So now, if you come to the question careful, right? Because we need to go to the question. We have already calculated the coefficient of variation of each one. Now, let's go to the question. So now, let me explain something very, very crucial. Most of the very common questions they always ask the coefficient. Okay, which one is consistent? So the consistent one, the coefficient of variation which is consistent, is the smallest one or the lowest one. The little one. That's the one which is consistent. But sometimes they don't use the word consistent. They use the word stable. Because something which is consistent, something which is stable, it does not change or shake. Today is like that direction. Nah, it's just consistent. Okay. So the smallest one, if you can look careful, is for gift 24, because this is 29, this is 26. So that's the one which is very consistent, so stable. So for that we say, then according to the question here, let's go to the question now. So before we go to the question, so which one is least stable, like is not stable at all? The one which is not stable or is inconsistent is the biggest one. So this is not stable at all. It's like is the weakest one. It's not stable. It's kind of changing because the biggest one. So this is only for coefficient of variation. The bigger they are, the bigger it is, the more is unstable or is inconsistent. So for now, this is the smallest one. Let's go to the question, see what do they want. They say calculate the coefficient of variation of each worker required to complete the job, which we did already. The worker that appear to be more stable. Okay, stop there. So the most stable one is the one which is the lowest one. Who is the lowest one? The one which is 24, which is gift. So now the answer is going to be gift. Yeah. Now let's go to the next question. So that's how you find the but before we go to the next question, let me say something. So not all the time they're going to give you variance. For the most case, for example, they might give you, if this was standard deviation, let's say, because sometimes they give you as a standard deviation, not as a variance. So that means you don't have to square root, because according to the formula, we say coefficient of variation is always equal to standard deviation. That's a sign for standard deviation over mean. So we're going to divide by mean, but we already have a standard deviation, which is if they give you standard deviation. But for how the question was, it was a variance. So then you don't have to square root that, because it's already standard deviation. So you have to use your eyes and look at the question. What do they want? They multiply by 100. Now let's see, for example, if the question was like that. Let's see who had a more consistent coefficient of variation. So we're not supposed to square it. No need to square it, because it's your very standard deviation. So I was going to check the way how it is, which is 36 for GIFT. So let's say standard coefficient of variation of GIFT, 36, which is the standard deviation over mean. What is my mean? 25. And then I can simply multiply by 100. And then I was going to get, put a calculator, 25 over 36 over 25 times 100. Come to the fraction, 36 over 25 times 100. Oh, so it's 144. Okay. So and then coefficient of variation for GIFT equal to 144. Let's get the coefficient of variation for the next one, which is timber. So you understand the difference, right? So now if they give you standard deviation, you don't have to do anything, because in your formula you need standard deviation. But at the first question, it was variance. That's why we have to square root each, because we know if we square root the variance, you get standard deviation for the previous question, because they didn't give us standard deviation. That's why I had to square root all these variance to get standard deviation. But if the question was, which is very common one, most of the common question is, they give standard deviation straight, so you don't have to square it. So you have to read your question. So coefficient of variation now of timber, we say standard deviation. If here was standard deviation, so I was going to say 49, because standard deviation over 24, because these are mean, and then we multiply by 100. Okay, we want to determine which is the most stable one. Okay, let me just go quicker since you understand the concept. So you come here to the fraction say 49, come to the bottom, and then over 24 over 24, and they come right there, multiply by 100. Okay, SD 204, 16. So coefficient of variation for timber 204 what? 16. Now let's go to coefficient of variation, the last one. Who is Renoyle. So we take a standard deviation, because if it was a standard deviation structure, I don't have to change anything. 25 over 19, which is the mean, and then multiply by 100. Okay, let's come here, plug in a calculator. Come right here, plug in a calculator. It's 25, and then you over 19, multiply by 100. Okay, so 131, 578. So 131, 58, if you approximate to one decimal place. Okay, so we come right here. We say, okay, so this is going to be coefficient of variation of Renoyle is what? I forgot the number, man. 131.57. 131.57. 131.57. 131.57. Okay, so that's a coefficient of variation of Renoyle. So which one is the smallest one? This is 144, 204, 131. So the smallest one could be Renoyle. if these was standard deviation as it is. So the answer then could be Renoir. But unfortunately, according to the question, the answer is GIFT like how we did, because these data here were not standard deviation. Okay, now Fifi, are you here? If you're here, please leave a comment here. Let me check Fifi. Let me see if Fifi's here. I want to make sure if she's here. I want to see if Fifi's here. Oh, who is my beautiful family is here? I'm sorry. Check them here. Okay, cool. Now we go. Okay, cool. Now let's go to the derivative here. Let's do this question here. Now, Fifi, sometime they may ask you find the slope. So I didn't explain you this, but we did a little derivative. Okay, we say in the past if somebody, okay, don't worry about the slope question. If somebody says slope, gradient, it's the same thing. It does not make any difference. When you say slope, gradient, that's the same thing. Same thing, slope, gradient. And also, if you say dy, dx is the same thing as a slope. Let me say like this. When you derivate face time, that means your slope or your gradient. It does not make any difference. The same thing, just like other way of saying things. Like, oh, slope, gradient, dy, dx, or face derivative is the same thing. So let me find my dy, dx. And what about the ratio of y? They say x equal to 9 there. I don't know now. So since they say slope, don't worry about it. Derivate this question and then find dy, dx. So now we're going to say this is going to be, let's derivate. 3 times 3 equal to 9. Write your x. 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Plus. 2 times 3 equal to 8. X is x. And then take whichever numbers here minus 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. But I don't have to write that 1 because any number power 1 is that number. So just x. Like say 5 power 1. 5 power 1 is just a 5. I don't have to say power 1. So since it's x power 2, 2 minus 1 equal to 1, I don't have to write that 1. It's just x. Minus. Now, look at this. That's a 7x. So which power is here? If there's no power, means there's a 1. Now let's derivate that. Okay, let me write here. There's a 1 here before we do anything. 1 times 7, 7. Write your x. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Because 1 minus 1. Okay, but if this number does not have an x, it's going to give you 0. Let me say it again. When you differentiate a number which does not have an x, it's going to give you 0. For example, if somebody say y equal to 8x plus 9, when this is going to be dy, or let's say 8, okay, let's say 8x cubed. Let's say 8. I'm apologize, sorry, there's a lot of noise from outside. Let me close my window a little bit, right? I think some people here a bit. Okay, so if you differentiate, this is going to be dy, and then 3 times 8, 24. Write your x. 3 minus 1 equal to 2, because we multiply and then you minus 1 equal to 2. Okay, and then since this one does not have an x, it becomes 0. That's a rule of differentiation. It becomes 0. Don't even bother with it. And then since on the right hand side you differentiate x, is going to be over dx. Okay, so now let's come back to our question right here. So we're going to say, okay, let me go slower. I know for the, okay, let me do it again so you can see if you understand clearly. Okay, so this is going to be y here is going to become dy over dx equal 3 times 3 equal to 9. You multiply by the number at the back. You write your x, and then 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Plus 2 times 4 equal to 8. Write your x. 2 minus 1 equal to 1, so I don't have to write that one. Minus, there was no number here because my intention, I want to know which number is here. So I'm going to say 1 times 7 equal to 7. X, I write my X. Sorry, here there's a minus here. Let me just do this. 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So plus, this number does not have no X, so it's going to become 0. I don't have to write that. Because when you differentiate that 9, it's going to become 0, like we said. And then this is going to be over dx. So this dy dx means it's slope. Okay, that means slope. So dy dx meaning slope. So now what do they want here? Because you have to read it very, very carefully. They say find the slope of the curve, means of this one they gave to you, but at x equal to 9. So I'm going to say, instead of writing dy dx, I know the meaning of dy dx now meaning slope. I'm going to say slope. I don't have to say dy dx because they want slope, and the meaning of dy dx means slope. Equal, which is this one, equal 9 is 9, but instead of x, I'm going to replace with something because they say x equal to 9. You see here? They say x equal to 9, but x equal to 9. See here they say, but x equal to 9. So here, in the position of x, I'm going to write 9. So I'm going to say 9, because they say x equal to 9, square, plus this one, 8 is 8. In this position, I'm going to write out my x. What is my x? 9. Minus 7 times, but x power 0, look, let me say something. If you take a calculator, plug any number power 0, any number power 0 equal to 1. For example, come to this 0 here, say number, any number, any number, I just take a number, they go to power 0. It's going to give you 0, 1. So anything power 0 go to 1. Anything power 0 go to 1. So then there was no need for me to plug anything because I know all this stuff here equal to 1. So it's like 7 times 1. It's like 7 times 1. Okay, let me say it like this. Before I plug my 9, it's like somebody give you 9 power k, power 0. This stuff here with the power 0 is going to become 9. Anything, only that with the power 0. Okay? And you have seen in the calculator, you can plug anything, yo. Anything you can plug with the power 0. Look, I'll give an example. You get 0. Okay? Now, let's plug another. So, that means, say, it give you 1 a minute. Means this 7, before we go, it was 7 x power 0. So, I don't need this x power 0 because this x power 0 equal to 1. So, it's like 7 times 1 equal to 7. So, this thing is supposed to be 7. So, there's nothing I can substitute on the last number. So, then I'm going to say my dy dx, which is the slope, equal, let's plug in the calculator and see that slope what is going to give us. Come here and they say 9 bracket 9 square, I believe is square. Let me see. Yeah, square, and then we say plus 8 power 9 plus 8 power 9 plus 8 bracket 9, and then what the last one? The last one is just say minus 7. Okay, so it's 794. Oh, so 794 is option number 1. So our slope is 794, which is the option number 1. I'm gonna repeat again just in case. Okay, let me just ask you, my beautiful familiar, to see if they want me to repeat. I can repeat again, no problem. I see also Fernando Pevo is here, a black child. It's in the building. One of my other beautiful familiar, and Fifi. Shout out to Fifi, man. Fifi, she always here. Fifi always here. Fifi always come everywhere I go. And Vado right there, and Pavel right there. Okay, let me just ask my beautiful family, because it's just for today. We just do the test and analysis. Please repeat. Fifi, shout out to Fifi, man. Shout out to Fifi. She said, please repeat. We're going to repeat this. Fifi said, please repeat. We're going to repeat this. Fifi, she said, please repeat. I'm going to repeat this. By the way, people don't know Fifi is a chartered accountant. Okay? So let me just repeat this stuff for Fifi, right? And one of my brother, black child here, Also, he's in the building. We're going to repeat this. Fifi say, Refilwe, my clothing. Okay, it's fine. You can laugh as much as you want, at least try. He say, please repeat. Oh, yes, I'm going to repeat. And I got my brother right there. Fernando, Pevo say, yo, I'm trying to repeat that. Man. So let's repeat this. Okay. Blood Child was not there. He just came right now. I don't know if he was experiencing power stuff or some. But hey, let me do this for you again. Okay, let me break down for you so well. Okay. So if they say slope, and when you say dy, let me just find my only signs now. They know we're about to get this stuff busy in the consequence. Come on, stop it. Dy over dx meaning slope. It's the same thing. Dy over dx means slope. Okay? Dy over dx means slope. It's the same thing. Or sometimes we can say this means gradient. Gradient, slope, dy dx, or phase derivative, meaning the same thing. Means the same thing. Now, let's find that now. So how do we derivate? Let me explain to you some things. To derivate now, I'm going to say, well, don't worry about whatever they give here, right? So let's find, because when they say find slope, so I know slope means gradient, and the same slope equal to dy dx. So I'm going to say, when I derivate y, I'm going to get dy, and this side here, they're x's, so you say over dx. So just say dy over dx, because on the left is y, on the right is x, dy dx, equal. Let's derivate now. Or when you say derivate, differentiate, it's the same thing. Now we say 3, take the number which is on top here, multiplied by anything behind. So 3, take this one on top, multiply by any number behind. So this is 3 on top, multiplied by any number behind, which is also 3, is going to give us 9. This is your x, right? Write whichever letter which is in here, but for today or now, it's just x. And then take the number which is on top, whichever number which is on top, take it and then subtract by 1. So for now, we have a 3, but whichever number is there, minus 1. So 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Let me say it again. So it's like we had if let's say it was 5, let's say negative 5 x power 6. So how would I do? I'll say take the number on top with 6. 6 times negative 5 equal to negative 30. Write your x. Take the number here, which is 6 for now, minus 1 equal to 5. So that's the other way of saying it, okay? So for now, we take 3 multiplied by 3 equal to 9. I write our x, 3 minus 1 equal to 2. We plus. Now we come and do the same steps. 2 times 4 equal to 8. Write your x. And then this number minus 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. But hey, look, if you say 1 pen, I don't have to say 1 pen. It's just a pen. Like I said, 1 pen, 1 house, 1, come on, just say an hour. Not necessarily 1 hour. I mean, you're going to get ill because every time you say 1, 1, 1, 1. No, just say 1. You can just say computer, a house. But if you want to say 1 pen, 1, it's fine. You can say that. But to me, just waste your time. So if it's x power 1, I don't need to write this power 1. It's just x. Now let's come for the next one. There's no power here, means there's a 1. X power 1. Why introduce that 1? So that I can multiply by the number behind here. So 1 times 7 equal to, there's a minus. 1 times 7 equal to 7. Write your x. So what is 1 minus 1? 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So the last one, it does not have an x, so it's going to become 0 according to the rules of differentiation. It doesn't have an x. So when you do, you can see no x. So when you derivate, it's going to become 0. Just know that. So I don't have to write 0. But look, we say anything power 0 equal to 1. Anything power 0 equal to 1. For example, anything power 0, anything, if you say Fifi, take all the Fifi power 0 equal to 1. Take a black child, my brother right here, who is on live. Everything about black child power 0 equal to 1. I can prove to you. You can see here. Look, for example. Any number, power 0, come to the power and say power 0 equal to 1. Equal to 1. It's true. So anything power 0 equal to 1. Okay. So for that being said, I don't have to write x power 0. That x power 0 equal to 1. So that's same as say 7 times 1. Because 7 times 1. Because here there's a times in between. 7 times 1 equal to 7. So then I don't have to write 7x power 0. I can simply say we only have a 7 here. Okay? So we have already differentiated. But the question is, they say find slope. We already got the slope already. This is our slope right here, dy dx. Just like how we say slope meaning dy dx. In the same meaning of say gradient. It's just a different way of saying it. So, but since we finished but in an option, we don't have that option. So what we're going to do right now, come here. They mention, they say, but x equal to 9. In the x, replace with 9. So I'm going to say dy dx. What is dy dx? Dy dx means slope. So I'm not going to write dy dx. I'll say slope equal 9 is 9 here. Bracket. Look at the black chat, man. Black chat, you're not serious, bro. Send some emoji stuff, man. He's not serious at all, yo. Oh, okay. Let's go, man. So we're going to plug our x right here. What is the x? X equal to 9. Plug your 9 here. And then you have a square. You're going to plug your square. Plus 8, bracket. X. What is the x? X equal to 9. So instead of an x, we're going to replace with 9. Here, x, no x. We're going to plug with 9. Minus 7. So we're going to come in the calculator and let's plug the stuff. Let's plug it for Fifi and a black chart right now. Okay? So we're going to say this is going to be 9. And they come here and they say, oh, what is our x? Our x equal to 9. Bracket. I just plug it as a seed in a form. Square. And then we plus with plus. And then we plus which number this one? That's going to be 8 power 9. And then we minus 7. Yo! Plug that stuff is 794. So we got 794. So our answer is 794. So if you come to the option here, we say, well, option 1 is the correct answer. So the key things here is, if somebody says slope meaning dy dx. And it's the same as a gradient. Now, let me talk to my beautiful family. Fifi, I see you right there because I know you like to doing the laughs and stuff. Now, talk to me, Fifi. You want me to do it again? I can do it again. A black child. My brother, talk to me now. Fernando, Pavel. You want me to repeat again? I can do that again. Talk to me. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. I'm just waiting for you to tell me. You want me to repeat? I can do it again. Tell me. Refilwe say, no, I understand. Let's wait for the black chat. Black chat. Fifi say, no, I understand. Let's wait for the black chat. So we can get to the business. So we can get to the real business. Black chat. Show us your blackness right now. Tell us now. You want me to repeat again or you got it? Yo, black chat has been sleeping, yo. Or probably he's typing or something. Let's just wait for him. Okay, so long we're waiting for the black chat. Let me see if I can do another question here. Okay. Okay. I love this, man. I love this. Okay. Now we got the question right now. Let me just do this. Let me pull my my stuff here. Like we say, we're gonna be doing a lot of let me just make it small a little bit. Let me come right here. Yes. Yes, right there. So we can have some little space, okay? Okay, cool. So we got the question here, right? So they say, no, let me just pull this on here. Sorry. I want to see face, if it can be good visual. So to make sure all you can see. Yes, there you can see. So let me clear my calculator right now and they come here. Yes, there's cool. Clear the calculator. Okay, so Black Chat, let me ask you Black Chat here. Yo, Black Chat has been sleeping right there. I can tell. He's nowhere to be seen. Okay, let me ask Black Chat first, because if it doesn't have a calculator, then this one we have to skip. There's no way we can do this without calculator. Black Chat, see you sure you can repeat. Black Chat, you want me to repeat? Okay, Black Chat, let me ask something. Black Chat, do you have a calculator? Black Chat, let me know. I hope you real Black Chat, like Undumnyama, like a real Black Chat. Black Chat, tell us, you have a calculator with you? Like calculator, like the one for grade 12 or similar to this? Please let me know. If you don't, let me know. Then we have to leave this question. But I'm going to go and repeat that question that you asked me to repeat. I will, definitely. Black Chat, talk to me. Do you have a calculator or no? Because I want us to do this question right now. But you must have a calculator so we can go the step together. And Fifi also. Black Chat is taking time. Black Chat, come on, Black Chat. Black Chat. You have to try to be prompt a little bit. I know you could be busy. Or we can, but just let me know. Do you have a calculator with you or you don't have? Fifi, get your calculator. Fifi, you have a calculator with you or no? Because I wanted to get down to this question. Fifi, let me know, Fifi, also. If you have calculator or no, please let me know. Fifi, let me know, Fifi. Fifi, F-I-F-I, Fifi. Fifi. Do you have a calculator? Let me know, Fifi. Let me know so we can get to it. So we can get to this question right now. Because they want us to find, yeah, Fifi say, yes, I have with me. Okay, let's go. Because Black Chat, it seems like, I don't know, he's not telling me if you have a calculator or not. Because very, very important, Black Chat, you must let me know, Black Chat, if you have a calculator, because we have to do all these steps together. It's not something you can watch, you must do it. Okay, so Fifi, Black Chat, let me know, Black Chat, you slow, Black Chat, you gotta let me know, right? Because now I'm waiting for you. You're not letting me know. We're supposed to move, but because you're not letting me know that if you have a calculator, no. I do have a calculator. Okay, cool. Let's go over the steps now. So we come right here. So the first steps, remember you have a two datas here. Two datas. You have a speed and you have a frequency. But this speed is speed class. So in a calculator, you don't need two data. You just need only one data. Now, let's do this now. So you're going to first change this calculator so you can have a midpoint and a frequency. Let me show you first how to get class midpoint. So we need to create another table here. Let's extend. Say, okay, let me extend this. And this is going to be midpoint. Midpoint you represent using letter X. So this is going to be class midpoint. Okay, let's get class midpoint. Add these two. Add this, divide by 2. That's going to give you class midpoint. So let's come here, add one by one. So we're going to say here, come to the fraction, 10, 105, 0.5, and then we add by 10. So we can do together. If you have a calculator, you must come with me, right? In there, and then divide by 2. Oh, for now, don't worry about it. I'll tell you why you should just follow with me. Okay. And this is going to be 108. So if you add those speed, the class of speed, you add, divided by 2, it's going to give you 108. So this is going to be 108. So we do for the same thing for the second one, 110. Come here, excuse me, sorry. Come here to fraction, 110.5 plus 115.5 divided by 2, and then get equal. Yo, Fifi is sleeping, I can see you there. 113. So this is going to give us 113. Fifi should be sleeping, I promise you. Fifi, are you there? Okay, so you get 113. So this is going to give us 113. So the second one, 113. Okay, let's do one more. And then I'll tell you how, like me, I can see the increase by 5. But okay, let's just test one more. So to make sure, but I know the next one is going to be 118 because I can see the difference is 5. So I'm going to come here and they say, okay, well, let me get the class midpoint. Class midpoint means come to the fraction, add the 2 divided by 2. 115 plus 120 divided by 2. Get an answer and then place the 118. Oh, okay. So I already know how they increase. I know how they play. So this is 118. So I don't have to do the ratio. What I'm going to do, I see here how did it increase. From 8 to 13 is 5. From 13 to 18 is 5. So if I add by 5, this is going to be 223. If I add by 5, it's going to be 228. You see, they increase by 5, 5, 5. And this is going to be 233. That's a class midpoint. I've already seen how they increase. So since you have the midpoint, then we can place those data in a calculator. Let's see how we can place the data in a calculator. Okay, Fernando, here you got to pay attention because you were not in the first session. So since you only when you have a 2 data, this is how you do. So go to your shift, press the shift. You see, okay, I'm going to go on again. I can't see the number clear. Oh, okay, no problem. I'm going to make it bigger. Sorry about that. And thanks so much for saying that. Thank you. Thanks for saying that, brother. Let me make it bigger. Okay, let me know which one you cannot see clear. Number for calculator or number for question. Please let me know. Please let us know. Number for calculator or number for the question. Please let me know. Let me make it bigger. Make it bigger a little bit. Okay. I can see the number clear. Please let me know number for what. I'm trying to maximize it so you can see. Bigger. Oh, yes. Come on now. Talk to me. Number for what? Yeah. Big. Okay, talk to me now. I think now is a little better, right? Okay, let me make it more big. Okay. See now, I can't even seem to turn on pounds right now, but no problem. Okay. So now it's a little better. Okay, cool. Let me know. Can you see now? The whole question. Can you see now? Let me know. Can you see now? Because I try to make it bigger. Let me know now. Can you see now? Or should I make more bigger? Let me know. Let me make more bigger. More big. Fifi, can you see? Please let me know. Please let me know, yo. Okay, talk to me. Can you see or not? Because I try to make it bigger a little. Okay. So, and I apologize that you couldn't see. So now we say now, let's go and plug in the calculator. So, so we have all the class midpoint. Oh, my class midpoint look funny now. Okay. Let me rewrite again because it can. Okay, let me do this. I'm sorry. So our class midpoint. Let me do this. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a class midpoint. Let me write here. Our class midpoint. The first one is 180. The second one is 113. The third one is 118. The fourth one is 223. The next one is 280 and 233. Okay. Okay. So I'll move my calculator now. I'm sorry. I'll move my calculator so you can see clear. Or let me move my calculator to the left. Okay. Let me know first. Can you all see? Yeah. Black Child said, yo, I can see, yo. I can see. Okay, now let's go. So I don't like problem with Black Child. Okay. Okay, cool. So now they wanted to find the standard deviation. So Black Child, I'm gonna explain to you something quick just in case if you don't see it face. For you to get the class midpoint, what you do, you add these two and divide by 2. See these two? Take this plus this and then divide by 2. So let me just do one since you say you did not see. So come right here, say fraction, and they go 105, just one. I'm not going to do all of them. 0.5 plus the upper class, which is 0.5, and then you divide by 2. Excuse me, sorry. And that's how you get 108. So even for the second one, you do the same thing. For the second one, you take, for example, the second one, you say, since the second one, you add these two, this one, add them, divide by 2, and then you're going to get that one. Third one, do the same thing, you're going to get that. So we already have a class midpoint. So now we want to find the standard deviation. Because they say find the standard deviation. Let's get the standard deviation now. So first, okay, I'm going to go to on. Okay, let's do together. So first and foremost, you need to get your calculator into 2 parts, which is midpoint and a frequency. You don't need the first one. Means this one, we're not going to use this one for now. We're only going to use the last one. Okay? You don't need class. You just need these 2. Now let's go and plug in a calculator. So the first step, get your calculator. Give it 1 second, 2 seconds to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now we go. See, only if you have a 2 data. Only if you have 2 data. So I'm going to go to, if you have a 2 data, this is what you do. I must turn on the compound. So I'm going to go to shift. And then I'm going to go to setup. So I'm going to set up shift and then setup. And then scroll down. It depends on your calculator. Just find the statistics. For your calculator, it could be number 3. But for my calculator, for me, it's number 4. But if your calculator could be number 3, it depends. But I just find the statistics. So let me say it again. You press shift and then setup, and then you scroll down because you're going to be there, right? And then you scroll down, and then you're going to come here. Your calculator might be number 3, but mine for me number 4. So for me, I'm going to say number 4, but you just click the one with the ST8 statistics. Click that. So now it asks you to turn on the frequency. And yes, you want to turn on the frequency. Which number is that? Number 1. So we're going to press number 1. So now our frequency is on. And since our frequency is on, now is on already. We have turned on our frequency. So now we can do our normal steps to calculate this question, to get standard deviation. What is our normal steps? Let me write down for you so you can remember the normal steps. Once you have turned on the normal steps, always go to the mode and go to statistics and go to variance. That's all, to var. Now we go. That's the normal steps, standard steps, let's say. So I'm going to come here. Oh, I'm sorry. I wrote place where. Okay. So our standard steps are always go to mode and go to stat. I'm sorry about that. And then go to variable. That's all. So we're going to come here and say, wow. Ooh, okay. In the variable. Now we go mode and then go to statistics. For me, number 3. For you, could be number 2. But I just press statistics and then click the variable. Variable is number 1 for me. I don't know which number for you, but for me, number 1. Press there. Oh, so you see now, since your frequency is on, means there's 2 data. So we have to place them. So what is the first data here? The first row is just a midpoint. What is my midpoint? 108. So I'm going to press 1 because those are x's. So you must be very careful. Here in the question, the x are on the right. But here in the calculator, the x are on the left-hand side. All you need to do, place them or insert them in the right position. X, you see there on the left is x's, which is midpoint. So for now 108, I say 108 and say okay. It's gonna pump up there. Now the next one, 113, press, and now we go 108. I believe so. No, 118, my apology. And the next one is going to be 223. And the next one is 233. Oh, no. Oh, no. 118, 223, 228. My apology. And then 233. 2. Okay, so I'm done already with my midpoint, but sometimes it might happen you make mistake. For example, let's say I press a number by mistake. I say, oh, I don't need 36. What I'm gonna do now? Oh my god, now. No, what you do, just come here and say go up, because I don't need 36. I'm gonna come here and say, okay, remove, delete. Already done. Nothing. Now, so we're done with all the data. We go to the right. So you must scroll up, go up. The first one choose 108. Okay. Yes. So let's praise our frequency. The first one is 2. Say equal. The second one is 4. Equal. The next one is 5. Equal. The next one is 10. And then you go to 9. And then you go to 5. Okay, so we're done with everything. Means our data is in the calculator. So the next thing what you're going to do, listen to me carefully. After you place in your data, what you do, just go to on, go out. Let me just wait for you. I hope you already placed your data. Let me just wait for you. I'll give you 30 seconds to see if you have placed your data. So then after that, just go and press, say, okay, let me just wait for you. Let me just give you 30 seconds again. Just 30 seconds. Okay. Sorry about this. So now, I believe you have placed your data. So what we're going to do now, just go to on, press on, like there's nothing right there, on. And then after, just click Shift, and then come into number 1, which is statistics. Okay? And then after that, what we need, always go to variance. Now, if you want to get standard deviation is number 4. If you want to get mean is number 2, because you know the sign of the mean is number 2. You can see that's a mean right there. You see what I'm saying? But according to our question, they want standard deviation, so it's going to be number 4. I'm going to press number 4 and say equal. 53. Oh, there's nothing right there. So it means we did something wrong. Okay? We did something wrong. But the closer answer is option number 1, but we did something wrong. So now I'm going to do fast. If I do fast, and then you're going to learn from the also in that process, okay? So if I was a student, and then I'm in your position, so what I'm going to do, I'm say, okay, I'm going to clear everything. Let me press my data. So where's my data? I'm going to say, because my calculator was already on, the frequency was on, so I don't have to say set up, turn on, because it's already on. Okay? So I'm going to say come to the shift, and then come to number 3, and then I'm going to go to variance and see my data. Let me press my data again. So the first one was 180, and say equal. And the second one was, 113. And the next one was 118. And the next one was 118 plus 5 equal to 223. And then plus 5 is going to be 2280. And then plus 5 is going to be 3333. Wait. That's what 233. What am I doing? Okay, we got that. So now we go to the frequency. sorry about that. Press, go to the top. Okay, frequency is going to be 2, 2, equal. And then 4, excuse me, 4, equal. 5, equal. 10, equal. 9, equal. 5, equal. So then after that, just say on. And then after on, say shifty. And then statistics number 1. And then we say we go to number 4. Number 4. But they say standard deviation of the speed. Standard deviation is number 4. 53. Or just do this. Say shift statistics and then go to variance number 4 and then go to number 3. I think the close. Oh, wait. 53, yo. And what do they want first? Let's read the question carefully. Base estimate standard deviation of the speed of the car run 2 decimal place. 2 decimal place. The standard deviation. That's standard deviation right there. Why is not the same? Why is not right? Or did you do a median wrong? Let's see first. The frequency distribution of the speed a kilometer traveling highway given the following table. We plug everything. Oh my God. They say best estimate the standard deviation of the speed running 2 decimal place. Okay. Just a minute. So I'm gonna go shift number 1 and then variance number 4. And then we go to number 4. There's something I do wrong. Okay. And this is standard deviation. Because if it was a variance, okay, let me say something. If this was variance, Fifi, how did you get? Because maybe I made a mistake somewhere. Because if it was variance, we say variance is the, oh, excuse me. Oh my God, there's something I'm doing wrong here. Fifi, what did you get? Please let me know, Fifi. If you work with me. I'm gonna do it again for my fresh because I made a mistake here, right? Fifi, let me know, what did you get? Sorry. Lena Mark. Lena. We in class here. Yeah, we in class here on YouTube. Yeah. Just if you want, but we almost finished. But come and join because you can learn something. You can learn something. Okay, no problem. No problem. We're going to discuss later. Thank you so much. No problem. Sure. Sorry about that. That's Linda Martin. She said she can access YouTube. We're going to discuss about that. No problem. Okay, so Fifi said she got the same thing. Fifi. The standard deviation, I think, is 53. Me too. That's what I got. So what I'm saying? Because if it was variance, let me say something. If it was variance, then you know what I would do? I would say square root the answer. Square root the answer because I'll answer 53. And then this close. 7. Okay. No. I'm sorry. I'll come here, say shift statistics, and then go to my variance number 4. And they'll say number 4. And then square root that answer. Close the bracket. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take number 3. I'm sorry. We want to take something here, right? Come here and then variance number 4. And then we go to number 4. No, number 3. I want to do number 3, man. I'm sorry. Shifty statistics, and then we go to variance number 4, and then let's go to number 3, and then square root of the answer. So the answer is number 1, but I'm gonna check that one again, okay? For my understanding standard deviation, because this no, I'm wrong, face. I'm very wrong. So this, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm sorry. I apologize. What I'm doing here don't make sense. I'll go for option 1, but according to my memory of this question, because I did this question, and the answer was option 3. The answer was option 3. Oh, okay, Fifi and Black Chat, let me know. You want me to do it again for my fresh? And I can do it. Oh, let me know, please. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know, my beautiful family. Let me know. So I can see where I made mistake. Please let me know. If you want me to do it, I can do it for my fresh. But I think there's something here. I made a little mistake here. Let me know. Fifi and Black Chart and Fifi Chartered Accountant. Please let me know, my beautiful family. Oh, shame, man. Fernando got load shedding here. There are 4 people watching. Who are those other beautiful family watching? Fifi, no problem. Let me tell. Fernando, no problem, no problem, no problem. Fifi, are you there? Let me know, please. I understand I'm getting the wrong answer. Okay, you want me to do it again, Fifi? Let me know. I can do it all over, no problem. I can do all over. Let me know. Because I know you know how to do this question because you've been doing many times. Let me know. Or I can do it fresh and see where I made a mistake here. Because for my memory, because I did this question many times. Oh, let me try to zoom in because I think maybe we cut some information here. Let me try to zoom in, Fifi. Because you remember, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll go back. Okay. Let me try to basis me the sound deviation speed of the vehicle. Yeah, they want the standard deviation. I understand. No need to repeat on my side. Okay, cool. So if you know how to do this, because I know you're very good at this question. Just I don't know where I made a mistake here. We're gonna do it again. I'll try to check where or how we can. I'll check it out again because I don't want us to waste a lot of time since you know how to do this question. Okay, let's go to the next question. Very interesting. So now, if you can look careful here, right? I don't know who I'm a beautiful family here. If you can look careful here, Fifi, right? Let me just make it bigger a little bit. Sorry. If you can look very careful right now, they want us to calculate a mean, standard deviation, or a coefficient of variation. Okay, but check this out. Check this out. Now they don't have a two data. You see at face, right? Let me explain something you're gonna say. At face, we had something like this. We had a classes here, like from which number to which number, from which number, and then here we had a frequency. It was like a class, and then we were adding those classes together, and then we divide by 2 to get class midpoint. And then we were adding those 2 classes and then divided by 2 to get class midpoint, So for now, we don't have it 2 classes. Let me take you here so you can understand what I'm saying. So, see, here we had like lower class plus upper class plus by add them, divide by 2, we get that. You remember that? And they take this class and that one, we add them together and then divide by 2, we get that one. Same here. But for now, they don't give us this. It's like they give you the midpoint already. In other way. And also no frequency. So we only have like a midpoint. They don't tell you, but you have to use a common sense. So for that being said, let me go to the question now. And I'm going to say, wow, I'm here right now. So, okay, let me just do like this. So, just a minute. So it's like, in other ways, like, we only have this like a class midpoint in other way. No frequencies. Like, if I had to write this in a table, let's say, I would say we have only class midpoint. We don't have a classes like from this number to this number. No, it's like that's the only midpoint. And what is our midpoint? 21.4. And then 38 point whatever. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but I think you understand. Fifi, let me know if you understand that part or not. So we only have like a class midpoint. I think it's only Fifi right here in the chat. Or if there's any other one, please let me know. Fifi, let me know. Fernando say he has a problem. His phone is dying, so no problem. I'm gonna catch up with him. Fifi, let me know. Do you understand that part? Yes or no? Let me know so we can continue. Fifi, let me know if you got it or not, so I can explain to you. So now we're gonna say now, Fifi, look, I understand. So we don't have no frequency, so we need to turn off. We need to turn off now our business, because remember our frequency was on the time. So I'm gonna simply come here and say, well, shift mod, and then I need to come to the statistics. Go to your statistic. I'm just waiting for you. For me, it's number 4, but I know your calculator could be number 3 or whichever number. Click that. For me, it's number 4, but yours could be number 2 or 3. Press that. So now we're gonna press off. We're gonna press off. Okay? So we're gonna press off. You understand what I'm saying? You got that, Fifi? You understand? So you're gonna press off. Fifi, are you there? So since it's off now, we're gonna go to the normal steps. We know the normal step, Fifi. What is the normal steps? Shift, and then go to number 3, and then we go to variance. You see now we don't have a frequency there, Fifi. No frequency right there, because our information does not have a frequency. Let me know if you don't understand. Fifi, let me know if you understand, so we can continue. Go ahead and press our data. So I'm gonna say 24. I believe you wanna say. If you don't, you let me know. I don't understand, then I'm gonna repeat 24.1, and I'll say equal 38.2 equal 28.7 equal 32.1 equal 18.1 equal. This is gonna be the last question for today, right? 41.2 equal 13.5 equal. So our data, all of them are in there. Okay. Fifi, she say, Tuana, wait, repeat the steps, babe. Please repeat the step, eh? Okay, I'm gonna repeat the step. So I'm gonna cancel everything. I'm gonna have to repeat the step. Fifi, you know that for text, we did turn on our frequency before because we had a 2 data. Okay. Fifi said I must repeat the steps. The steps for all the questions. No problem. It's okay. Let me repeat everything so she can understand. Because I make this video today, this live, because of Fifi. So Fifi, if you can come right here, right? This question, you know what we had to do, Why do we have to go and turn on our... excuse me, sorry. Let me do this. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, remember, in this previous question, Fifi, right? We had to turn on our frequency. Why? Because we did not have a class midpoint. So we had to add these 2 and then divide by 2. That's why we go to 108 as a midpoint. And then we had to add this one divided by 2. We had to get the 113, all of them. Oh, you say you only refer to the calculator. No problem. So let's come to the calculator. Fifi, she says you understand. So now, let's remember our calculator, the frequency was on because of the previous question. We went to the setup and turn on our frequency. So now let's go and turn off the calc and frequency. So we're going to come here to the calculator, say shift, and then go to the setup. Just go on, just go shift and then setup, and then look where the statistics is. So for me, my statistics is number 4, but that could be number 3 for you or 2 for you, depends. So I'm gonna press my statistics. So your frequency must be turned off now. because you don't need no frequency now. You don't need no frequency. Your information does not have a frequency. It only has a midpoints. Those are midpoints. Now let's go. So I'm going to say number 2 to turn off. Turn off. So now my frequency has been turned off. Now since my frequency be turned off, now let's do normal steps, Fifi. You know our name and normal steps. Okay? I've already turned off my frequency. So it's off with number 2. Let me know, Face, if you understand how to turn off the frequency or not. Let me know so far. So I know if you're with me. Or I can go ahead. Let me know. Tell me, go ahead or repeat, and then I'll do what you want me to do, Fifi. I'm just waiting for Fifi now. I understand. I got it. Let's proceed. Okay, Fifi, no problem. Let's proceed. So now we're going to do normal step. What is the normal steps? Shifty. And then we go to number 3. But for you, it could be number 2, depending on your calculator. And then you go to variance. Normal steps. And then after that, go to normal variance. You see now? If you can look careful right now, we only have a one row, like only one information. Because based on our data, which they give, based on the data that they gave to us. Now let's press those information. 24, 24.1, and they say equal. Now we go 38.2, press equal. Now we go 28.7, and then press equal, and they go 32.1, and then press equal, and then 41.2. Oh, yeah, 41.2, and then equal, and then 13.5, and then equal. Okay, so we have all the data, and after you get all the data, you just go through the normal procedure like how we always do. Okay, what is the normal procedure? Just press on, and after press on, and after you press your on, just go to shift, and then number 1, statistics, and then what do you want? They say find mean, standard deviation, coefficient of variance. Okay, so let's get the mean. First, you must go to variance number 4. So, and then you go number 2. Number 2 is mean. So I'm gonna wait for you, Fifi, and then tell me what is the mean. You're gonna type for me what is the mean there. So see if you get the right answer or not. Give me the mean there, Fifi. Type for me. Tell me what is the mean. I'm waiting for you. I'm just waiting for Fifi to give me mean to see if she understands or not. Okay. I'm just waiting for Fifi. Oh, okay, 27. So I'm gonna say equal. I'll go 29. Woohoo! How? Okay, let me see my data. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. I can simply check my data. Let me show you how I want to check my data. And it's the same data. I don't have to retype again. I can say shifting, statistics, and then data number 2. Let me see my data. 24.1, 24.1. 38.2, 38.2. 28.7, 28.7. 32.1, 32.1. Oh, I'm wrong. I forgot one there. 18.1, and then for the 41.2. Fifi, she been teaching me stuff right now. 13.5. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to shift stat and then variance number 4, and then I'm going to number 2 mean. You know what? See, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Very, very careful. Okay, let's get standard deviation. I was very wrong. So I'm gonna come here on Shifty statistics. Oh, sorry. Shifty statistics. If you want to check your data, you can just go Shifty statistics number 2. That's how you to check your data to see if my data is correct. You don't have to retype again. Shifty test number 2. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Look, Fifi never go wrong. She never go wrong. So we're gonna go to number 4 now, variance. You know, Fifi, look, you're the base when it comes to this. Please tell me what is what is the standard deviation, Fifi? Standard deviation, please let me know. I'm just waiting for standard deviation. Okay, let's wait for standard deviation for Fifi. And then we know it's gonna be the last question for today. Then we're gonna stop here. Okay, let me say equal number 4. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. So Fifi, I think for today we're gonna stop here. So what we can do, Fifi, right? Now you can drop here and then call me on Skype. Let's talk on Skype, please. Come on Skype now. Call me on Skype, or I can call you on Skype. Or call me. You call me, and then I'm gonna pick up. Call me on Skype, Fifi. I wanna talk to you on Skype. Call me on Skype, Fifi. Just call me on Skype now. I don't know who is there. Black Charlie told me how his power went off. Lina Mas, are you there? I don't think she's there. She just told me like she had a problem. She wanted only to do Skype, which I'm gonna do with her. Like I say, right? We just did this for funny for today, just to see if what you guys prefer. And then we're gonna do another one on Team, Microsoft Team. And then we're gonna do another one using my app. And then you, my beautiful family, you're gonna decide, and then you're gonna tell me where you want us to do something just for fun. I'm just waiting for you to Fifi to call me, or I can call you. Let me know. So what I'm gonna do, let me make my camera big a little bit. Please call me. Say, please call me. Let me call Fifi. Come on. I'm gonna call Fifi right now. So let me make face so sorry, I didn't mean to do this. Okay, let me just do big a little bit. Sorry. Okay. I'll call you now, Fifi, right? Just a minute. Please call me. Okay, let me call Fifi. Fifi. Let me call Fifi. Fifi. How you doing? I'm fine. Can you see me right there?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, let me check something. Just a minute. Let me put Fifi also. Talk to me, Fifi. We're gonna talk about that more, okay? That's gonna be offline. Did you learn something?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I know you want like I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him right now. I want to talk to him right now. I want to talk to him right now. Because I'm okay. Okay. Like I say, I just did this just for, just to sometimes you want to see other perspective. Like you can't just stick to one thing. Oh, Fifi always tell me like you need to take off your glasses off. Take off. You be telling me many times. Oh, it's off. It's off right now.
It was like, you know what? I learned a lot. Anyway, you were repeating some stuff, so it was so easy for me. And then,
Okay. Okay. So did you learn? You kind of like it.
yeah, I did.
And one thing you get the whole full visual of everything. Only advantage. But the disadvantage now, you need interaction. Sometimes you used to, I want to see him and she trying like face to face.
But even YouTube is not that bad because it's like giving yourself an opportunity, and if you don't understand, you repeat, and So I think YouTube is much better because with Skype is just okay, but sometimes you are unable to see other things and stuff. So with YouTube is much better.
I agree. There's advantage with the face. You see the calculator, how to press. So the only one thing extra device is needed. So we can make like let's say call, say hey wait stop there. It's just my opinion because sometimes when you just watch, maybe you want to. I think with the extra device can be a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, we're gonna try with the team. The other one, okay? I want us to try with the Microsoft. Yes. All of them. We're gonna try. Huh? I'm listening. Sorry.
But it's so nice of it because of that. So for today we're using YouTube, it was much. I don't know, but I enjoyed it.
No problem. And you get the whole.
Because with YouTube, you can see the calculator, you see everything there. So with Skype, you are able to see some of the things.
I agree.
Yeah.
I also agree.
Because like YouTube will show the steps, you need to go there, shift mode, press there, and So Skype, you just tell us, and
So you learn a lot of things for today's class.
I've learned a lot today. I've learned a lot.
Okay. So what is your preference? YouTube or Skype? Can you say it again? What did you say? My apologies, right? My computer kinda.
Because YouTube is much better, and then I can see calculate. When you do the calculation, I see everything there. I see the steps, So yeah, I think YouTube is much better. And at start we don't see anything. So like just like if you go there, press the shift mode, and so with the YouTube, there's a calculator there. I see when you say press mode, I see the screen, I see everything. So it's much better.
I see what you mean. The only thing I know you.
And, if we are home, we are able to see some of the figures, even the board. You don't see the whole thing, the whole board. So with the YouTube, you don't have to see, so we only see you and your calculator, so it makes things easier for us.
I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right because you get to see everything. The only thing, the other communication, just in case. Hey, look, wait, stop there, stop.
It's fine. I just say please stop there. I don't understand. Please repeat. Unless if I'm not there, I'm not in the back, I won't see anything. But if you say it, like what? Cause like I'm watching. If I don't know, I'll ask you to repeat or to wait or to show me some steps or Yeah, you don't have to because with Skype, I'll just say you hear me say wait, stop, and so with YouTube, I just send you a message saying please stop. But again, with you, it's I don't know. You still need to go to read the comments and then what. But I think for me,
you prefer YouTube.
Yeah, I prefer YouTube. Maybe because you have few. I don't know if there are many people, but yeah.
Yeah, and with the YouTube, it can maybe it doesn't have like a limit, like as many as we can, like it's not gonna because you remember with Snap it can act sometimes. Well, I don't see this other side.
Like what this guy the problem keeps on exiting, logging in, and this. So I think, man, with YouTube, I don't know. Maybe we need to try with tips and track.
Okay, no problem.
which one is the best. But so far, the YouTube is the best. I prefer
Okay.
YouTube.
And you can even repeat and see things clear.
Exactly. What I like is that I see the calculator. If you want to do the calculation, I see everything there. I don't have to, like remember the time is it last week on Skype?
Mm.
We're doing the frequency and medium and what. It was so difficult because you didn't know how to go to the calculation, the frequency, the way to how to plug on the calculator, and you are telling us. So with and then like you were telling us, but with YouTube, you don't have to, but to like you show your calculator thing.
Yeah,
And
I
when
agree.
I say mode, shift, frequency,
All the same.
switching it on and off. I see everything.
Mm.
Mhm.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
So
I
for now, I'm on YouTube, so we see.
agree. So, and you know, the good things, like you can do the YouTube, and then when you finish, you're gonna come and talk here, like, okay, what did you suggest? What we do? Because mm, mm.
So yeah, but today it was so nice. I enjoyed the trust to do. So yeah, I'm not complaining. And
Oh,
I've learned a lot.
okay, but yeah,
And what like giving us opportunity to talk, just like you said, you understand. If I'm there, like say Fifi, then I'll just say I'm in class lately,
yeah.
So yeah, just that bad.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah.
Okay, that's because I thought, like, no, let's try something new. You know, you can't stick with the same thing every day. You know, sometimes it's not good. Like,
Yeah.
try something
And
new.
with shading, network is terrible. Sometimes you don't even share, you don't even see your face, you don't even see the whole thing. So now you keep on saying, because like, please, I can't see. You go out, you go back, you go out. Like,
You're right. You're right.
you don't have to say, I can't see. Just read the comment there. You type,
Yeah.
I don't understand. Please repeat. Please stop. Let me, if there's a question you ask.
Yeah, it's true. It's
So,
true.
for me, so far, I can say YouTube.
No
It was for
problem.
the first time, but I feel like it's much better.
And it's more clear, yeah. No problem.
And then it's more 3IDs.
We're gonna try Team and Zoom, and then you guys, like, it depends. Like, at the end of the day, it has to be about you. If other people they prefer Skype, then I'll do with them with the Skype, or do with you with the YouTube or Team.
Now, or you know what? If there's a Skype, it's fine. But what I'm saying is that what so far is YouTube. But if there's a Skype, they say that we don't with our YouTube not comfortable. Let's go to Skype. It's fine. I'll follow them.
Yeah, and also you benefit, and then I do with you also here. You know, problem. It's okay. No problem. No
But
problem.
I'm here with today's class. It was like, to be honest, I learned a lot. Remember when he said I thought never asking you anything. I was saying when he said, Fifi, I asked, you know what is X? What is this? I was like, you Jesus.
Or for
I was
the.
even sick that day. I was terrible. I remember I was even sweating. I'm like, yo guys, what's happening? I wanted to cancel this whole thing. I'm like, yeah, I won't be able to make you do this whole thing. But look at me now.
You good. I'm so
When
proud
you
of you.
ask me, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. Let me.
I'm so proud of you.
So
I'm so proud of you because the first day, you know, sometimes it's only the first day, and then when you do it again, it become easy and easy and easy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, because of you, I'm here. So, but yeah, I'm happy with everything, and then I've improved a lot.
No, you could. You see now, you actually you.
The calculator, the what's this the
Standard deviation,
yeah,
mean.
but yes, no, not that one, the other one. But yes, I know how to plug the calculator. The steps, the stage where to go, where to start, how to clear your calculator to be normal and what, yeah.
And did you see how to turn off the frequency stuff if they how to turn off the frequency?
Yes.
It's very important though. Because sometimes the data is not going to be two of them, so you have to turn off your.
Because I wanted it, that I'm like, wait, because like now I'm thinking that if like I get that cushion, I will switch it on, and like here, the cushion doesn't need mix what I need to switch it off. Where to go? It's like now I left it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you can switch it off.
Yeah, because now if you use the same one, how are you gonna plug it? Means it's not gonna
I'm
work.
gonna get the wrong answer.
Yes. No, you did very well, and I'm so proud of you, Fifi. You know, you from now it's gonna be back to back. Okay. So since now you're used to this new system, okay, we're gonna do like a lot of because I want to taste. I don't want to go like running speed and they say, oh, you. I just want to go with a slow pace and see. Okay. So the next one I'm gonna do example. The next example go fast. You know, I start slow, and then I fast a little bit. Then we go slow.
When did you? Is it Monday? Monday we had yeah. Monday you have fast, but we managed to do a lot of things.
Yeah. True.
We have fast because I think that when you are fast, we push.
Yeah, it's true.
And even when you are fast, you give us the opportunity to say, hey, please repeat. You don't understand, and you're gonna go back and repeat. And but like, like we pushed a lot on Monday.
No problem, Fifi, no problem. The next one I'm trying to go fast a little bit. I'll teach something new, and then I'll go fast a little bit, okay? And then give it a try. And then because even when I was having like on live, I was like, I know Fifi now she wanna talk to me or she wanna ask me something here, but she can't.
No, I didn't even have any question because I understood. But like the thing that like I started with the steps, hence I asked you to stop so that I can get the steps. But with everything, the frequency, the medium, the key, is it medium?
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't have a problem. The problem that I had the steps, but like so far I'm okay.
No problem. And I see the calculus was good. The differentiation derivative, which was like smooth. Because you're good at that.
Yeah. Yes, I was. I was. So when are you even another one?
Tomorrow. If you're available, you can get it down. Yes, we get it down. Or if you just let me know. If you look, anytime if you want some, let me know.
But talk during the day, it's fine.
No problem.
Because with load shedding. But
I'm telling you. And you know what, guys? We didn't have a load shedding from yesterday. I don't know what happened. Yeah, my flatmate told me like only midnight. They cut off for 4 hours, I think, for 3 hours. So I think it might go off any time. I don't know. Because they do this. No. Yes. No, it's not gonna be like the whole day. Only 2 hours. Now they change. Not like how it used to be. So it's gonna.
Until 8 o'clock and 2 until 4 o'clock, and from there I only have it. I'm gonna have it tomorrow.
You work from home tomorrow?
No, I'm saying tomorrow. I'm only having in the morning and at 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
And then
Are you
tomorrow 6 o'clock? I think I'll be okay, but I'll check during the day. I'll let you know.
No problem. Are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm still on leave. I'm going back next week Monday.
Okay, no problem.
Because I took the whole week.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
Okay.
So, no problem. Then we'll talk tomorrow during the day. Then if there's any changes, let me know. I'll let you know.
No, we do tomorrow. Unless if you want to change. Like I said, we're not going to stop now, okay?
No, I don't want to change. I'm available tomorrow.
No problem. Then we're going to get it. We get it done.
Okay. No problem. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem, Fifi.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay, good night, Fifi. Bye. Okay, so we're done with Fifi. So we were having online class here, but I'm done with Fifi. So yeah, I think it's time for me to go. For all my beautiful family right here who were watching the session, I'm done for the day. So for that being said, some people here might be new. Subscribe, share this video, and yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be on again 6 p.m. So if you wanna be part of the familia, is definitely free. You can always be here. Subscribe, share this video, and yeah, if you have any query, feel free, email me, My email is mtwanawabantu @gmail.com. Twanabantu@gmail.com. Twanawabantu, exactly how you see it, and then you just press @gmail.com. And on Instagram, let me show you here my Instagram, social media. What you need to do, okay, let me just come and show you my so Instagram. What you need to do, just Mtwana_Bantu, just in case if you wanna Mtwana_Bantu. Let me show you something here. I want to show you something. Okay, let me just show you something quick, just a minute. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I don't want to keep this stream very long, so I'm gonna stop here for today. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be saying, man, thanks a lot of your time. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. You have a good night. Okay, you have a good night. See you. So, oh, wait. Let's see something here. Let's see something. Something. Yeah, let me just say something. I wanna put something here just a minute before I say goodbye. I want to check something here. Let's check something here. Come right here. Okay, so yeah, so we can just stop here for the day, and then I'll see you. Good night. Time for me to go. I'll see you tomorrow, my beautiful familia. Good night and peace. Bye bye.